going to be doing a makeup tutorial inspired by the look that Jennifer Lopez wore to the Golden Globes just a couple of days ago. Oh my God, she looks so beautiful. When she came on my TV, I literally gasped so loud that I scared my mother from the next room. She was like, what happened? I was like, it's Jennifer Lopez. She was like, don't do that to me. Like, I was such a typical white girl when she came on the TV. I was like, like, it was ridiculous, but I just thought that she was so beautiful. I have loved Jennifer Lopez forever, ever since she took on the role as Selena. Anyways, moving on. I'm not gonna sit here and talk about my love for Jennifer Lopez for one more second, let's be honest. I did have another makeup tutorial that I wanted to film today, but when I saw Jennifer Lopez, I was like, that one can wait, we're doing this one first. So next I will be doing my best of beauty for the year of 2014, and then after that, I will do my other makeup tutorial that I had in mind, because I figured that makeup tutorial can wait, you know, like it can be done at any moment, but this needs to be done right now. So that's exactly what I am doing. So I hope you guys enjoy this look. I thought it was perfect timing because I just told you that like my New Year's resolution for makeup was that I'm gonna wear more cool tones. So here we have the first cool tone smoky eye of 2015. So I absolutely love this. It is something that I would wear all the time. It's so gorgeous. It's gonna be flattering on pretty much absolutely everybody. And I love that we have a little bit darker in the inner corner because I've never done that here before. And I just think it's a really cool way to vamp up a smoky eye and just make it look a little bit different because you normally see like all the depth in the outer corner. This were a vampier in the inner corner, which I really like. So I hope that you guys enjoy this video. Thank you so much for watching and I'll see you guys soon. Bye. Let's do this. So today I'm going to be starting with my face, and the first thing I'm going to do is prime my skin. I'm using Chanel Le Blanc de Chanel. This is an illuminating face primer. I have been loving this one recently, so I'm going to just go ahead and rub this all over my face, of course using freshly washed hands so that we are not spreading any germs or bacteria. Then I'm going to go in with NARS this is NARS Line and Pore Filler, and I'm going to put this in those little smile lines around my mouth. I'm also going to put some of this in between my eyebrows and the lines on my forehead, and then I will just kind of rub it in with my fingertips so that it's not freshly just sitting on the skin. Then I'm going to go in with Makeup Forever HD foundation. This is my current favorite foundation. I've been using this what feels like all month long. I really, really love it, and I feel like I don't need that much, and it just gives a really beautiful kind of demi-matte finish. Some people who are oily claim this to be more of a dewy finish, but because I'm dry, it's more of a matte finish for me. So I'm going to be using a Sigma F80, my oldie and goodie foundation brush. I'm going to just be buffing this in. Don't fall asleep there, Jaclyn. Buffing this in all over my face, and I'm not using a generous amount because I do not want to be cake faced today. I'm just not in the mood. So I'm going to be doing my under eye concealer with MAC Pro Longwear Concealer. I am mixing shade NW20 and NW25. I've always said I wish they had a NW22.5 because I'm neither of those shades. One is too light and one is too dark, so I mix them for my perfect combo. I also make sure that I put this concealer on my eyelid because that is going to help prime for my shadow. I always make sure I put this on my eyelid because MAC actually designed this to be a concealer, but because of the fact that it has a non-creasing technology in it, it also helps prime for shadow as well. So it's phenomenal for that. So I am using a damp beauty blender just to blend all this out because it's my favorite way to do concealer at the moment. So quick and so easy. So once I have fully done my under eye concealer, then I'm going to just make sure that I even that highlight out by putting it on the chin area. I'll put a little bit of it on the center of the nose and the center of the forehead. Since that concealer is lighter than my foundation and a little bit pinker, we don't want it to look super obvious and like boom underneath our eyes. So I will evenly distribute that across the face and other high points. Then I'm going to go in and do my bronzer because Jennifer Lopez really had that beautiful bronze glow. So I'm going in, another Shanae product. I am using the cream bronzer. I believe this is the Soleil Tan de Chanel. I'll list everything down below. And I am using a F84 brush from Sigma. This is an angled synthetic kabuki brush. It is ideal for any sort of cream product such as this one. I have owned this product for 2 years, I believe, and I literally have not made a dent. This stuff lasts forever. It is so worth the investment. When I bought it, I was like, this is too much money. It is so worth it, you guys. It's not even funny. So I'm going to set my under eye concealer, and I am using the Anastasia Banana Powder, which is in her contour kit, and it's also available singly. And then I am going to also, of course, be using MAC Emphasize. I have used MAC Emphasize for years, and I just recently added the banana powder from Anastasia because those two together, I feel like I get the perfect under eye color and under eye correction. So then I'm going to go in with MAC Cosmetics Blackberry eyeshadow. I am using an E40 brush from Sigma just to dust this in that upper crease area and windshield wiper motions, but I am going to quickly switch my brush because I realize I want something a little bit more precise for this situation. So I am going in with the E25 in that exact same blackberry color, and I'm going to mainly focus this on the inner corner, which you never hear me say. I always focus on the outer corner, but today I'm going to really put a lot of drama on that inner corner, and I'm actually going to flick it upward towards my eyebrow and then kind of go in a downward motion towards the outer corner, if you can see. Jennifer Lopez had this beautiful inner corner drama, and then it kind of went into a rounded out smoky eye, but that's what really drew me to this in the first place, was that inner corner intensity that she had. So then taking a pencil brush in that same blackberry shade, I'm just going to put this all in that under eye area and really swoop it around and make sure that we are connecting the top and the lower lid. And then with any clean blending brush, I'm just going to go in and really blend all of this out. Her smoky eye was so messy, but at the same time just done seamlessly and flawlessly. So that's the great thing about a smoky eye like this, is you can really just go to town. And like if you get messy or sloppy, it's all good because it's going to look it's part of the look, if you know what I'm saying. So I'm going to just very quickly line my top lid just with some black kohl liner. This was from Ardent, and then taking an E15, which is a flat definer brush from Sigma, I'm going to just blend this out. I have no product on my brush. It's a clean brush. I'm just going to kind of blend it out and flick it upward. Again, I'm doing this pretty sloppily, but that's the beautiful thing about this type of smoky eye, is you don't have to like be scared or concerned because there's nothing really precise about it. I'm going to be going in with a Girlactic eyeshadow in the shade Ballet. This, when I saw this, I was like, yes! It is like the perfect cool tone, purpley gray color. It is so gorgeous, and I am using the wrong brush for this, honestly, you guys. This is an E32 by Sigma, and I should have been using a 242 brush from MAC. This had too much density in it, and it was making the shadow fall all over my face, but the great thing about that is we did set our under eye concealer with powder, and that's the great thing, is if you have fallout and you put a powder on your face already, you can just wipe that right away with a brush, as you'll see me do here. If we hadn't put powder down on our under eye area, that would stick to the face. So thank goodness for powdering first. Then I'm going to go in with MAC Saddle. This is an oldie but a goodie. I did see that she had some warmth kind of wrapping around her eye area, but not on her lid. So this is a really warm toned brown. So taking that same E25, I'm just going to buff this only on the outer corner of the crease and kind of wrap around to that lower lash line, because she did have an outer kind of rim haloing that eye, but I'm not going to bring that into the inner corner. I'm only putting it on like the outer edges of the smoky eye. I'm going to just line my entire waterline, top and bottom. I am using the Ardent In eyeliner in the shade Black. This is the most bomb eyeliner you will ever use. It is seriously incredible how creamy and how black it is, and it personally stays on me all day long. Like sometimes it just kind of fades away. This one does not. It is intense. So using a flat definer brush, I'm just going to go in and buff all of that out, because she did have a little bit of what I call raccoon eyes, and I say that in the most loving way possible because we all know that I love a really intense, dark, deep lower lash line. So I want to really make sure to buff that lower lash line out a lot. Then I'm going to go back in with that E25 and just go around the entire smoky eye again, the outer edges, just to really perfect that shape and make sure that there are no harsh lines whatsoever, because this was very, very blended and buffed out. Now I'm going to go in and fill in my eyebrows. And honestly, you guys, I don't want to talk about this. I'm going to be real with you. The brows are not looking cute today, but it's all right, because after I filmed this video, I went in, I tweezed like a mofo, and they are in much better shape right now. But this... It's not up for conversation. So moving on. I am going to be coating my lashes. Any mascara is going to do, because we're going to cover up with false lashes. Jennifer Lopez did not have really intense false lashes going on, which I thought was kind of cool that she did such an intense smoky eye. But then her false lashes were kind of just basic and understated, but yet gorgeous at the same time. So I'm going to be using velour lashes in the style Wispy Sweet Nothings. These are one of my absolute favorites, and they are just so beautiful, very natural looking, but yet extremely wispy and fluffy. So I am going to be using MAC Mylar to highlight my brow bone. She did not have shimmer going on her brow bone, but she had a little bit of a highlight. So I went in with Mylar because this is one of my favorites ever, because it's not super shimmery, but yet it's not total matte. So it's gorgeous. It works on pretty much everybody. So now I'm going to go back into that lower lash line, because I was like, no, not dark enough. I kept looking at the pictures of Jennifer and I was like, hers was a little bit more intense. So I am using a little bit of black eyeshadow. I am using Makeup Geek Corrupt, and I'm also just going to put that on the top of my false lashes because I wanted a little bit more depth on that lower lash line as well. I was just looking at her pictures and really trying to mimic what I saw going on there and my representation of it. So I wanted to just darken up this area. And then as always, anytime I go in with a dark color, I always go back in and buff it out. That is the secret to blending and having no harsh lines. I'm going to coat my lower lashes with mascara. Pretty basic. This is MAC Giga Black Lash. It's my favorite lower lash mascara of all time. Yes, I have a favorite lower lash mascara. Oh my gosh. Now I'm going to go in with Makeup Geek Blush. First, I am using Infatuation, which you see here. This is the bronzer shade. It's a really, really beautiful kind of golden dark bronzer. Jennifer Lopez had very bronze cheeks, so I'm just kind of mimicking what I saw. And then I'm going to go over it with a little bit of Spellbound blush, just kind of very gently on the apples of the cheeks to bring a little bit of color. Then I'll go back in with my Sigma F80 Kabuki and just kind of wipe away anything happening underneath of that contour because I want that to be pretty sharp. Now I'm going to go in and highlight. I am using Becca Opal, which is one of my favorite highlighters of all time. You guys know it. I'm going to use a Sigma tapered highlighting brush and just put this on the very tops of the cheekbones. And then after I put it on the tops of the cheekbones, I will also just put a little bit on the chin and the Cupid's bow. Don't put it anywhere that you have like an insecurity or you don't want it to stand out. Like if you don't like your chin, don't put it on your chin. If you don't like your nose, don't put it on your nose. You know what I'm saying? Then I'm going to go in and coat my lips with MAC Subculture Lip Liner. This is one of my favorite colors for a lip liner, but I will be honest, MAC lip liners are not my favorite, but I love, love, love this color, and I thought that this color looked the most accurate on my skin tone as her lip liner looked on hers. She had kind of a natural looking lip liner with an extremely nude lip over top. So I'm going to be using MAC Myth, which is a great nude. It is nude as nude gets though, so I like going over it with a gloss, and she had a little bit of a gloss on as well. So I'm going to be using Gerard Cosmetics Shimmer of Hope, which is one of my favorite nude glosses in the cosmetic industry. So once we have that done, I'm just going to set my entire face using Urban Decay Chill Makeup Setting Spray. You can use whatever you want, or you can just do no makeup setting spray at all if it's not needed for you. So after that, this look is complete. I hope you guys enjoy this video. Thank you so much for watching. I love you guys so much, and I'll see you soon. Bye, guys.